Brutal Brûlée, Lexy Baker Cozy Mystery Series, Book 11. Written by Leighann Dobbs. Narrated by Hollis Mccarthy. Chapter 1. Lexy Baker Perillo aimed the blue flame at the sugar crystals sitting on the creamy surface of the custard. Poof! The flame whooshed out for the third time in a row. Lexy straightened and let out a sigh. She couldn't figure out why the flame wouldn't stay lit. Maybe the ghost of Wellington Manse really was blowing it out. She moved the baking sheet with its rows of custard-filled ramekins away from the window, the more likely cause of the flame going out. The windows and doors in the old mansion weren't very tight, and the building was drafty. She probably should have picked a different dessert. But her grandmother's dear friend, Violet Rutherford, wanted creme brulee, and Lexy was nothing if not accommodating. It was a blessing and a curse. A blessing because her willingness to accommodate her customers had made her bakery very popular, and a curse because she couldn't say no, which was how she'd ended up catering this selective event at Violet's new bed and breakfast in the first place. Lexy had a special relationship with her grandmother, Mona Baker, whom she referred to as Nans. She'd do anything for Nans. So when Nans asked her to come to the old mansion that Violet had recently purchased to convert into a bed and breakfast, to make the desserts for the weekend, Lexy's accommodating nature had made it impossible to refuse. It was an easy job that paid well. She didn't have to cook all the food, just make desserts and a few breakfast pastries. It barely took a few hours every day, and the rest of the time she got to relax with her homicide detective husband, Jack, and her dog, Sprinkles. The vast estate was nestled in the mountains of Vermont, so they'd had plenty of time to stroll the magnificent gardens and watch Sprinkles zip around on the lush green lawn. Meow. Houdini, the house cat, rubbed his face against the corner of the stainless steel freezer, a new addition to the former residential kitchen that Violet had recently had retrofitted for the more commercial use of a bed and breakfast. Shoo! Lexy waved her hands at the jet-black cat. Cats had no place in a kitchen, and it wouldn't do to have little black hairs in her creme.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?